I started skateboarding on the hill in front of our house probably in '76, and then they built the skateboard park. I mean, it was really something. It was a lot different back then in the '70s. I was only 8 years old, a mile away from my house when I grew up.
The park opened in 1977. I was open for a year, went bankrupt, sat vacant for 6 months, and then the Ramos family bought it in 1979 and has been going, surviving ever since then. A lot of firsts that happened at the park that are kind of neat to look back at. The first actual vert ramp contest that was judged happened right here.
Veriflex Summer Nationals. Grigley was amateur back then. Lucero was amateur. Phillips was amateur. Chris Miller, Lance Mountain.
NSA Spring Nationals was another really cool scene.
I remember Miller was just doing the heating air over into the snake run, because it's got the biggest launch ramp in the world. It goes right beside the tombstone, and it lines up right with that turn of the snake.
Tony Hawk coming back for a little vengeance, because Kona Veriflex is an amateur and a pro. He didn't do too well with it, so but he came back and won the contest in '91.
I never had
There's a huge tombstone session going down.
I was seeing some amazing things that day. Danny skating the tombstone with the ball, fish grabs to hang up.
Easily the most recognizable thing on the tombstone that's ever been done is Buck Smith doing these huge backside balances off the side.
The guy still does that today, which is gnarly.
It's really good to see Kona still open and the good positive role models that they are there, and that's why Kona's still there.
I remember going there one time, I believe it was, when skateboarding had died in the early 90s, and there was 4 kids at the park skating.
And I can remember when my parents had to sell the house we all grew up in just to pay the back taxes on the park and to survive. Definitely want to say something about Mom. She ran the park totally by herself during the most difficult times in skateboarding.
It was a struggle, but it was never anything that I said I'm going to quit. If you can provide good recreation that parents are happy with, then I think you can make it.
I guess in the end, it's not what you do to survive or how you survived. All people really remember is the fact that you did survive.